Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Widgets and Wonders. This is my show about great products from small companies. Why I do this show is there are tons of things being developed right now in the miniature wargaming market by cottage industry guys who just have an idea, they bring it to market, they think it looks cool, but they have a hard time showing it off to people. So this show is all about showing you things you might not see anywhere else. Today we're back with another offering from Urban Matz. Now, one of the mats you're going to see is actually available right now. The other one is an upcoming mat from January. And the reason I'm so excited about it is I'm going to be using it in a new game that I should be showing off on the channel in the new year. So let's take a look at these two new mats. One is the Grassy Plains and the other one is the 3x3 Urban District. Okay, and here is the Grasslands mat. Sorry, I called it Grassy Plains earlier. It's actually called Grasslands. This is available in 6x4, 4x4, or 3x3. And as you can see, once again, wonderfully detailed mat. It kind of reminds me of the moors in Scotland. So it has this wonderful sort of like broken up texture to it. But if you get really close, you can actually see all the little individual sort of like piles of grass, and it scales pretty well. There isn't a single detail on here that's too specific. The rocks could be any size, right? They could be anything from giant boulders to just like small pebbly piles. And the same with the grass. It's not so fine that it couldn't be like an aerial view from way high up, or a a close-up shot that's way closer. You can see the individual grass tuff. So it's good in my mind because it's going to be able to be used at different scales and different purposes, and it doesn't period set itself by having any details like bits of technology or ruins or walls or anything like that. It is also nice and bright, and believe it or not, especially for filming things, guys, bright is good. It helps the models pop off. You don't want it to be too bright, but you want it to be so bright enough that it helps the light move around the table, and makes the scenery look really nice as well. So here is a tower, GW tower, some hills and stuff as well, and a pond, and then just a woods. So you can see a collection of terrain on it. My terrain's fairly dark because it's meant to match another mat, but that being said, I think this nice bright mat works just fine with this on it as well. So there's a selection of terrain on there. We'll put some models down too for you to see as well, real quick. Some GW Stormcast minis. Just kind of hanging at center frame here. And then we'll zoom in so you can get a better look. And there you go. So you can see some of the details of the mat. I'll back this up a little bit, and you can see how good those models look. So there it is, Grasslands mat. I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be great for some other scale and period games like Team Yankee and stuff. I guess this will probably be the Team Yankee mat that I end up using for my World War III armor game, and possibly for Epic as well. I think it's the perfect scale for that. I'm going to make some more specific hills and woods and buildings and stuff I think to go with it as well, because I want to make some scale stuff for Team Yankee, but this is a great start. So I got my color palette. So there's the first mat. This is Grasslands, available in 6x4, 4x4, and 3x3. All right, and so here we have the 3x3 Urban District mat. Now this is pretty much a section, and I would say probably one of the nicest looking sections from the Urban District mat that's available in 6x4 and 4x4. It's in 3x3 and is perfect for the new Batman miniature game. So it, again, is probably, if we zoom in on it, you can see probably one of the nicest detailed mats I think Urban Matz makes. Just the attention to detail in like the edges of everything, the cracks in the ground. It's almost photorealistic. I think it's my favorite mat that Martin at Urban Matz makes, and it's just beautiful. The detail's crisp, it's really nice, and when you get up really close, it still has a ton of sort of like fine detail to it. It's gonna look really nice with my near future terrain on it. So I have a ton of terrain for my zombie game that I made, which may or may not ever see the light of day, but we'll see about that. And it's all near future apartment buildings, houses, stuff like that. And I'm just going to arrange some of it on here so you can see it. It all meshes really nicely, especially if your buildings have sort of, not necessarily a border, but if they have an edge to them, you can put them anywhere really, and they just fill up the board really nicely. Lots of little details too, like telephone poles, stuff like that. I think this is gonna look really sharp for Batman. Lots of little shops I have here. If you're wondering where this terrain's from, the vast majority of it, the little cottages are from Plasticville, which is if you make any kind of terrain for any kind of like sci-fi or near future or modern stuff. Plasticville is a train company that makes train kits. Plasticville is pretty much your go-to for stuff in this scale. And then these guys, the 4 little shops and the big tower, are from Demo's Laser Cut Terrain. So they even have interiors. The tops lift off, and there's like little details like office furniture and stuff in them that you can buy. And you can see I detailed them all. So you can go inside them as well, but this will be used for Batman and my other homebrew 3x3 survival horror sort of games and stuff as well. But I think this mat is super sharp, and I'm really excited about it. It'll be up for pre-order in January. So if you want to check it out, click the link below, and you can check out the new Urban Distic 3x3 from Urban Matz. All right, so thanks again for watching another episode of Widgets and Wonders. Now, if you know of a great company that you don't think is getting enough exposure, you can either get them in touch with me by having them email me at guerrillaminiaturegames@gmail.com, or they can go through my Facebook page and message me at facebook.com/outofthebasement into the streets, and we can get in touch and talk about getting them more exposure, or you can just tell me about them and I will try and get in touch myself. So we will see you for more great products from small companies in the future. Until then, I'm Ash. Thanks for watching. Happy board gaming.